Wow, week 6. Week 6 begins tonight or Monday, depending on when you see this video. And this week was, from the beginning, built in for you to review and to have some time to work on your projects. I really think that we're about to get running smooth here, midterm, right? So we should be running smooth. Just real quick, so a couple of things here about the midterm review. Some of you guys are struggling. I really need you to spend some time with those quizzes. I go in and I look and I see that you haven't taken the quiz in some time. You really need to get caught up because your exam's getting ready to open up, and you have until I think the 12th to take it, and it locks. You get one attempt, that's it, and you must do it with ProctorU. So to help you, I've created a quiz for you to review. I cannot promise that you can see the system has been so clunky. You're supposed to be able to get feedback, see your questions, everything like I do in your regular quizzes. But a couple of students have emailed me, and I have tried to have you be able to see it. So it is set up for 75 questions. It is set up for 40 minutes. I do encourage you to take it because you can sort of get a feel for what it's going to be like when you actually take it. To sign up, here are the details here. Again, the midterm and the final, 75 questions drawn randomly from all of the questions we've had in Kahoot and all the questions that you've seen in your quizzes. So I would really encourage you, if you don't want to come in here and practice this midterm review, then to definitely go back and practice your quizzes again. You get to keep the highest grade, so no chance of losing your best score, or go back and play the Kahoots. The exam will be delivered using ProctorU, and you do have to go to ProctorU.com and you have to set up an account if you have not done so before, and you must select Test Taker. You should be able to search for our course ESMS 3700 Fall 2018, and ProctorU.com is where you would go. If you have any issues, you can dial this number here. Gives you an opportunity. They do let you test it out, so you can do that as well and go practice. I really encourage. Now, you can't have somebody walking behind you while you're testing. You can't have you can't look off, look to one side. You really must keep your face to the screen. If you look down in your lap, I mean, they are recording you while you're taking your test, and if there is anything that is suspicious looking, they're going to send me an email. Okay, so if you would, please be sure that you go ahead and get signed up. Okay, after you take your midterm, and as early as October the 7th, the fatigue, the whole second half of the course opens up. Okay, so I think the first half showed you how you have to work. Guys, the quizzes are cumulative. Every week, half your questions come from that particular part of the lesson. The other 15 questions, the other half, come from the question bank of every quiz, every question you've seen on Kahoot. So these quizzes are not easy, but it's really ensuring that you're learning, not just getting a grade, okay, which is what's so important to me. I just sent this example to you guys in the Remind app, but I wanted to show you Stacy's part of her project that she's working on. Just notice how clean it is. Water, got water up here in the diagram, using nice blue colors. Weight loss is what they're talking about. Great image. And then just look at how she's talking. It's very conversational. Have you ever completed a hard workout, weighed yourself afterwards, and thought, wow, I really am losing weight? Well, you are losing weight, but it is not the weight most people think or hope they are losing. I really like that. It makes it sound like we're just, some friends sitting around having a conversation. applying what you've learned about a small piece of content from this entire textbook. Make it interesting, make it fun, be creative. Some complications from dehydration. I really love this part here on the right-hand side where she's pulling out just some key points. Okay, so I hope that you are able to now see this is not a hard project. It is meant to be fun and a way for you to share your knowledge and understanding about a very small piece of content. Okay, look how great this image is. Okay, so as you can see, I don't know how many pages this is because it's one continuous document for now. But this lets me know. I'm like, okay, I feel good about this. Stacy will have no problem with her check-in. You don't have to have this much, but I definitely expect to see that you've gotten something going. Now, week 2, the second check-in, I do expect to see. You know, if you've got 5 pages front and back to do, you should have, 1 or 2 pages completed. And I don't want to be too firm on that because the beauty of an online class is that I can give you more time. So just make sure that you're doing more and more by each time, okay? And if you wanted to go ahead and get this project done here by midterm, be done with it. Sounds good to me, okay? But you cannot turn your final project in until everybody has theirs together in one fluid document. Okay, I believe that is everything. This is midterm review week. This is also your time for you to work on your project. Let's get busy working, and I hope that Sharon Stacy's example is a great benefit to you guys. All right, guys, have a great week. Thanks so much for your patience with the bumps with the technical side of this course. Oh, and so with that, if y'all don't mind, real quick, let me go to the Dropbox. So there's been problems somewhere on the vendor side, but the wonderful people in our IT department have figured out a workaround so that it would be better. So now I don't even think, see how it's got the closed eye? I don't even think you guys can see these anymore. So you should only be able to see the fix. If you have not changed yours over to that, please do so, because when I go in and grade these, it doesn't matter anyway because you can't see them. And then magazine check-in for week 5. If your group is having problems with the document, the template, changing everything, you can work on yours in Word and just submit the file here. If I don't see a file for you, I'm going to go up here to the magazine template, and I'm going to click on your group, and I'm going to expect to be able to see who's done what. So, for example, up here on Stacy's example, Stacy, I would need for you guys to have your name on here somewhere that lets me know, like authored by or written by Stacy Baptiste. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. So for each article you write, please do that, or at least at the beginning of your section. All right, and maybe put it in a bright pink or something that stands out for me to make it easy. But if you're like this group, Stacy's group, and you're having problems with the template in Google Drive, and you just want to export it and work on it in Word, I understand. I didn't anticipate that the document would do that, and Lord knows I don't want to make y'all have to have any more difficulties. So you could do that, and that is when you would go to the Dropbox down here where it says Magazine Check-In. So you only need this if you're doing the project in Word and separate from everyone else. If you're using the template in Google Drive, fine, I can go up here to the template link, find your link, and be able to go grade it. I do recommend that periodically you save a file to that shared folder, because it lets your group members see the work you're doing and get inspired, get ideas. You could help somebody who's really struggling to get going. Okay, now I think that I'm done. All right, guys, let's have a fantastic week. If you don't sign up, I'm going to make a separate video. This is so important. If you don't sign up and take the midterm, there is no taking it outside of the time frame because you've had this entire semester to get signed up. So I'll be sending lots of reminders. I get an email when you sign up. I'm able to log in and see how many people have signed up. So please take care of that. Get signed up for the midterm. All right, let's have a great week.